Okay, real talk. If I asked you to release your next anxious thought, instead of letting it spiral out of control or picking up your phone to just distract yourself from it completely, would you know how to do that? Because my clients definitely do. So let's get into it. So this client came to me saying she had had anxiety basically her entire adult life. Anxiety attacks were regular for her. She had been going to therapy but didn't really see much improvement. And she was on a variety of medications that she didn't really like being on. And the reason she finally reached out to me is because she said she had a blackout, debilitating panic attack that she wasn't able to go back to work for days. It was that bad. And she had just started a new job. She really liked her new job and she didn't want to be showing up this way. She said, when things got really busy at work, like emails piling up or the phone's ringing, she would just feel her chest start to tighten up. Or when she was out with her kids on the weekend, let's say at, an event or even just at the mall, she would always be focusing on everyone around her instead of, what her and her kids were doing. She just felt like she was always worrying, always thinking about the worst case scenario instead of just being in the moment and enjoying whatever it was they were doing. To fast forward to just a few weeks later, after doing just a few hypnosis sessions with me, she said she was feeling so much more calm and confident at work. She was going out more with her kids and she was having these catch myself moments where she didn't even realize it until afterwards how much she was not feeling anxious, how her anxiety just wasn't there anymore. Because whenever an anxious thought did come up, let's say at work, when she saw a bunch of emails piling up and things were getting really busy and chaotic, she said, I would have that anxious thought come up oh my God, there's so much to do. I'm not going to be able to finish this all. What are they going to think? They're going to think I'm not good at my job. All of these thoughts could come up, but now she had more awareness around them. She was able to catch the thought, and then 2, presence herself, bring herself back to the moment. She said, as soon as I heard that thought, I knew all I could do is answer the emails one at a time. There was literally no faster way to do it, no better way to do it, and there was really no reason to spiral out of control. It was only going to make the task that much harder. And this just proves that it's really not that demanding client, your kids, the mess in your house, whatever it is outside of you that you think is the thing giving you your anxiety, because it's actually your internal perception and association of yourself with those external triggers. Because time and time again, my clients are able to release their anxiety without anything in their external world changing. They still have demanding jobs, overwhelming calendars, kids, responsibilities, money, bills to pay. But the difference now is she knows she's not her thoughts. When she has an anxious thought, she knows how to separate herself from it. And when you're no longer scared or anxious about your anxious thoughts, you allow yourself to move through them. Something I teach my clients is the concept of accepting your anxiety. So when an anxious thought or feeling comes up, can you literally accept it? Can you notice it and just allow it to happen? Just sit with it and notice by doing this, it loosens its grip on you. It loosens its power on you. You'll notice that heaviness start to get lighter. And by no longer resisting your anxiety, you're able to release it. Because hypnosis isn't mind control. It's the complete opposite. It's you learning how to control your own mind. Because again, nothing outside of you needs to change. It's your mind and how you learn to control your thoughts. In the state of hypnosis, your subconscious mind is more open and more receptive. And now you're able to reprogram these previously anxious triggers. So now you can feel calm, confident, in control, even when you think about that thing that gives you anxiety right now. Maybe that's speaking up in work meetings, flying, driving, whatever it is. Because just like you learned this anxious reaction, you can unlearn it. Share in the comments if you found this helpful and head over to my Instagram if you want to learn more about working together.